So today I'm going to be making a video of this 2005 Honda Valkyrie Rune that is going up for sale on eBay. A truly stunning machine. They were only made in 2004 and 2005 by Honda. This one has been highly customized. There are tons of customized features on it. I'm going to just walk around and give you a better view of the bike than the very few pictures that you can put on eBay. I am not a professional videographer, so hopefully this smartphone will do a smart job for me. As you can see, I mean, this bike is just totally decked out. I mean, there's chrome everywhere. And again, many customizations that I'm going to point out on this video, so you can get a better idea of what's gone into this bike. There are over 1,500 LEDs on this bike. It makes it a truly a head turner at night. It just lights up like crazy and looks super sharp with all the chrome. I do live on a busy street, so I apologize for all the background noise. Okay, now I'm going to kind of just go through some of the customizations. If you'll notice on the bike, it has a windscreen that's been added, a wind vest brand windscreen. Another big theme on the bike is that almost every exposed bolt has been converted to a spike or a stud design, and I'll kind of point those out here on the end of the handlebar. Clutch reservoir. There are studs for the bolts on the gas tank. One problem, this stud is broken off. You can see here it's still holding and in place, but the stud itself, tip is gone on this one. There's studs here, studs on the windshield bracket mounts, studs on the forks. Just like I say, just pretty much anywhere there was a bolt or nut has been customized with a stud, and it flows throughout the bike. Foot pegs. These foot pegs, the highway pegs, are added. They're spider mount design. They cost about $400 alone, but they continue through with the stud and spike theme. And the normal pegs as well flow with that spike theme. Okay. Also, if you'll notice, a lot of things I want to point out here. This panel is typically a solid panel. These kind of fall vents have been added. They're on both sides, and also some fall vents are added here on the front radiator shroud with the chrome. Looking around, this panel on a stock bike, this panel I'm pointing to here, is typically kind of a matte silver painted panel. This one has been custom painted to match the black cherry of the bike, the candy black cherry of the bike. Typically there is a exposed kind of grayish silver frame, or it kind of matches this color. This has been replaced with a chrome cover, custom chrome cover. Also, this panel is typically a few items that are painted kind of this matte gray, but this has been replaced with a chrome panel on this machine. And I'll show you the other side where the same thing has been done. So on this side again, we have our chrome fall vents panel that has been painted to match the bike, and also chrome covers have been added in these two sections where they're typically not chrome. Okay, if we take a look, also the brake caliper cover is chrome on this bike. It's typically not a chrome piece. It's been added. Also on the front, another chrome cover that's been added for the brake caliper. Okay, you'll also notice this kind of mesh chrome grill here. grill covering has been custom formed and fitted to fit in these openings. These are not stock. These were handmade and installed on the bike, on both sides, obviously. I just want to show you that. Again, that chrome kind of mesh cover. I think it really adds to the bike. Okay, as I mentioned, there are over 1,500 LEDs. There are LEDs under the fender area here. There are LEDs all through this grill area, all around the grill. LEDs behind the headlight. LEDs that go under this area here. LEDs under the tank. LEDs under the seat. Trying to get a picture of that. Some LEDs under the back fender here. LEDs all around this panel. And also LEDs in the back fender. There are LED lights in these chrome strips, fender accents. Those are obviously also custom and added. And like I said, the LEDs just kind of, both sides have the same amount. On the back tire, back rim, this spinner, this chrome spinner, has been added. It actually has Rune stamped in the center, but that is a custom piece. You don't typically see that on a stock bike, or you won't. This does have the chrome package, which included the chrome rims, front and back. It does have a Corbin seat, and you can see the Corbin logo there, which is not stock. It does have a hole where you could add a backrest. I don't have the backrest, but you could purchase one separately if you were interested. Okay, now I'm going to kind of point out some of the, there are a few blemishes on the bike. I mean, it's not bad. You really have to be looking. I've been described by many as anal retentive, so I noticed these things. But like I say, I'm just going to point them out so you have a better idea of what the bike looks like and any slight problems. Here on the tank, and I will see if it shows up on camera. There's a small chip right here, okay? Very small chip in the tank that's kind of been touched up a little bit, it looks like. You really have to be looking for it to see it. Also at the top corner of the tank, there is a slight scratch, and I don't know if it's going to show up with all the chrome reflecting. Yeah, right here. Slight scratch right in this area, okay? Also on the front, on the fan shroud, or the radiator shroud, the plastic, I'll try to get in here. There are some marring marks and kind of a little scratch that's been touched up. Again, you have to be really looking to see this. You have to be kind of going over the entire bike. On the other side, there is a slight scratch here. Small scratch and a slight little scuff area there too. On the chrome on this valve cover, there's some slight, hopefully you can see it there, little mark, maybe like a boot or something hit it, but they're very hard to see unless you're right on top of them. Here on the back fender, under this light, are a couple of little marks. Small mark there, some very light scuffs in here. And probably the worst thing that I've noticed is on the back rim. Looks like maybe when they mounted the tire, I'm not sure how that would have happened, but looks like they gouged it pretty good. But it looks like it's been re-chromed or touched up at least. And there's one more mark on the rim down here. Okay. Overall, I mean, the bike is just completely gorgeous. I mean, like I say, you really have to see it in person to experience it. It's basically a work of art, in my opinion. you know, just the basic bike was awesome, and then what was done to customize this one is just really took it over the top. Oh, the mirrors also are custom, kind of a flame design and teardrop mirror. The one other thing, there are the LEDs, like I mentioned, there are 1,500 of them. I'm gonna grab the keys real quick. And there are about 6 that aren't working, as far as just 6 individual bulbs, and I'll show you those. So I don't know if this will show up on camera, but give you a rough idea of some of how the LEDs look when lit up. Like I say, at night, you really have to see it. There are some pictures on eBay that show it at night. But the 3 that are burnt out, 3 on this side, are underneath the seat. Okay, and that underneath that panel. Yeah, I'll point to it. So there's 3 right here that aren't lighting up out of this like 12 light strip. Then on the other side, you've got this chrome accessory. The front 3 on it don't light up. And there's probably, I don't know, maybe 20 in that one. But again, just those front 3 don't light up. I mean, you really have to be looking forward even at night to see it, because there's so many other lights on this thing. Like say under the tank, in this chrome area here. What really looks sharp is the grill at night, just the way the lights reflect off of that. Lights there, lights under the headlight. Oh, there's also a high beam, a blue light for the high beam in the headlight. Also the LED lights have a remote that comes with them. The remote has multiple functions. You can make them flash, you can make them breathe, which means they kind of slowly light up and slowly die down. Different flash versions, different flash patterns. Okay, so there we have the Honda 2005 Rune. It's also known as a Valkyrie. 1832 cc's, I believe. Again, one gorgeous bike. Lots of power. It's also a V6. You know, not typical of motorcycles to have I'm sorry, not V6, but a 6-cylinder. I'll start it up so you can hear it. I don't know how well it'll come through. I'll also show you the miles on it. Key goes down here. Currently has 28,262 miles. Gauge cluster all works and everything. There's also some indicators up here that show you like low fuel and fuel injection, high beam, low beam, neutral, water temperature, turn signals. So I'm going to start it up at this time. Has a good sound. It obviously doesn't sound like a Harley, but see the headlight shining on here. Alright guys and girls, that is it. if you're interested, you know, obviously place your bid. Thanks for watching.